What's going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy Identity in the building, aka 𝒉𝒆𝒍𝒑𝒔. I just wanted to talk to y'all for a little bit, man, because I mean, Division 2 is on a huge drought, like 2 years. Facts, like literally 2 year drought with no content, and they delayed content again. It was supposed to be some coming out next month, February. But they said, they want to make the content as best as possible for everyone. So they're going to delay it for later in the year. But they did say that this is their most ambitious to date. Let me tell you something, man. Division has a very good track record of delivering on their promises when it comes to actual content. And I say that because Warlords of New York was amazing. And, the only few things that kind of like stopped that was the glitches, I believe, and the damage glitches that made people get banned, which I don't really agree with. But anyway, that's in the past. Point is that if they say that this is their most ambitious, they're planning a lot of crazy things. And of course, we have Heartland, and I played Heartland. I played the first. I got an invite to the first closed beta, and it's amazing. It reminds me of the Division 1 a little bit as far as like combat and the way that you move and just the atmosphere and whatnot, and it gives you like kind of a survival feel. Now they did come out with another um, iteration of the beta. I didn't get an invite to that. Let me know down in the comments if you did. I would like to know what they changed. I'm curious, but we'll know soon enough. But that's just one game mode that they're adding to the Division universe, and it's huge. And people like this. I mean, I was one of the people who said that I didn't want the Division to separate their PvP. I like the fact that you could take your builds in this game and take it to Dark Zone, take it to PvP. I think that's a really good aspect of the Division. It's always been like that. On Div 1, we had Last Stand and Skirmish. And whatever build you had, you could take that build and bring it into PvP. On top of the fact that if you play Survival, then you could get these survival caches that you earned from getting first place, second place, or whatever. You earn these caches, and then you would take them with you into the Division world. I think that was amazing. And you can't do that in Heartland. Heartland is like a separate game on its own, you know what I mean? But I think, them trying something different, it's a good step. We don't always have to do the same thing, and change is good, and a lot of people don't like it, but you gotta be ambitious. You gotta try new things. And I think that's what the Division franchise is doing with this whole universe. They got so many things going on. They have a novel that I think is about to come out real soon. That's gonna keep NGN real busy, because I'm sure he's gonna come out with a whole bunch of lore videos talking about a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Looking forward to it. But they have a mobile game coming out, right? And I play a lot of mobile. I don't know about you, but there's a game called Clash Royale that I play religiously when I'm not playing the Division. I'm in a clan, and I'm kind of a sweat actually. And in that game, you can make different card decks, which is equivalent to a build. And, of course, they got meta card decks, they got meta cards. It's a fun game. Check it out and hit me up on 𝒉𝒆𝒍𝒑𝒔 on there. But anyway, they're coming out with a mobile game, and I believe that I will be hooked on that Division mobile game because everybody's on their phone, bro. If you're not playing the game, you're gonna be on your phone playing something on your phone, period. I mean, that's just how it is. That's just how it's been since smartphones came out. But you have that, then you have a new game mode that they're not even talking about. A new game mode for the Division 2. And I don't know what they're gonna do for PvP in the Division, but this whole specialization reworks is going to change the game. I mean, I was always one to say that TU 11, when the capacitor, and you know, when all the memento and all this skill stuff came out, I was like, okay, yeah, this is the age. This is the age of the hybrids, and that's when I start like going in with my hybrids, coming out with crazy hybrid builds. I still am, and this build that I'm playing with is actually one that I'm coming out with next. It's called Hybrid Zone, and this is absolutely nuts. But what I'm saying is that the specialization reworks is going to change the game, because if you if you can be firewall, right, and then use any type of grenade or any type of specialization weapon or any type of skill that's specifically allocated to whatever specialization, now it's free range. You can do whatever you want with whatever specialization. That in and of itself is insane. That's gonna create so much replayability, so many different styles. I mean, I've always said that the Division has a lot of different variations and different ways that you can play, even now with the fact that you feel like you've exhausted all of the different combinations, but I'm still coming up with different ways to play, man. And the specialization reworks, it's gonna get even deeper. Oh yeah, and I forgot to say that they're coming out with a Division movie, which is which I think is gonna be pretty awesome as well, starring Jake Gyllenhaal. He's a really good actor, and I don't know who else is in it, but of course we are gonna tune into that, man. Who doesn't want to see the Division movie? But what I really want to talk about, all of this new stuff is okay, it's fine and dandy, but what I really want to talk about is the fact that this year, I really believe they're gonna announce the Division 3. No doubt. I mean, like, what else are they gonna do? It's time, man. It is time for them to announce Division 3. I mean, think about it. This game has been out for over 2 years, man. And even in Division 1, like way before it dried up and everything, they were already working on Div 2. And when they announced Div 2, it came kind of like out of nowhere, but everybody loved it. Everybody was all in and could not wait. Could not wait till that game came out, man. And you know, I played the beta on Division 2 and it just felt great, man. And I'm just really anxious to see like what's gonna happen when they announce it. Like, where is it gonna be? Where is it set at? I mean, it's really exciting to think about where this game is going. And let me tell you something too. People might say, "Oh, they're not gonna have a Division 3. They're not gonna do this. They're not gonna do that." But I need to let you in on something. And this is something that I've learned from studying game development. And I used to think like you guys too. I used to think, no, they're not gonna have a sequel or whatnot. But the thing with IPs and the industry is that if there's something that works, companies stick with it. Think about how long Assassin's Creed's been out. And that game, each one of them end up becoming repetitive because you do the same thing. You do the same thing in every game, and even though it's a different setting, it feels the same. But guess what? That IP works. People consistently come back to that game to get their Assassin's Creed fix. You got the Call of Duties. No matter what, every single Call of Duty is going to end up being the same, but people need their Call of Duty fix. It's an IP that works. Let me see what else you got. You got Far Cry, and that's on its 6th installment. I played Far Cry a while back, and I get bored real quick of it, man. It gets real repetitive really fast. But no matter what, they still come out with different themes for that game because they've established a brand. And that's what Division has done. But the thing is, Division has established a very strong brand. I'm talking about something where people can come on this game and actually play literally your own style. And not just one of them either, like tons of them. And that's what has so many people hooked, man. The average gamer, I don't think will play this game because you have to be invested in it. You literally have to be invested there's a lot of grinding, there's a lot of farming to do, and when you have something that you've been grinding for so long, you feel like, you know, kind of attached to it. And so you grow a relationship with this game, and I think that's what's special about it. And a lot of people don't really understand it because so many people don't put the time in to actually play the division to know what it really is. You know, they usually write it off like, nah, I don't really play that, I'm not really into that, whatever. But they don't. One complaint I hear a lot is that why do humans take so many bullets? You know, I would believe it if it was Destiny where there are aliens, there are big monsters and stuff like that. Hey, I mean, it's an RPG, you know. Honestly, I like seeing numbers. I like seeing the damage that I'm doing. I like seeing the calculations. You know, I like it. It's a numbers game kind of, and it gives you kind of a unique high to chase. You know what I mean? But you know, no matter what complaints people have about this game, it's on another level. It's on a higher echelon of games from amongst what's coming out as far as RPG looter shooters. And you're just gonna have to either take my word for it or play it. But I'm just saying that Division 3 is about to be announced, no doubt. And just look forward to it and get ready. And I know I know a lot of you guys think so as well because I mean, y'all ain't slick. I see 𝒉𝒍𝒑𝒔 coming back on the scene. You know, he's coming back. A few other content creators are coming back because they know something big is about to happen with the division. And even though they say that it's not, you know, this new content is not being released until late 2022, that doesn't mean that they can't announce it before then. I mean, that's how you drive promotion. You got to announce it and then get people anticipating it. So who knows, they might surprise us and announce it early. They might announce it in February but not come out with it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, I can't make any promises. I don't really know. I'm just speculating, but I've always been an optimistic person. And you know, Division hasn't really let me down. There, you know, from a development perspective,
Glad you made it.
I could, you know, I could understand what they're doing, and you know, this stuff takes time. If you want to come out with good content that your fan base and your player base is going to follow you and just be loyal to the end, because you have diehard Division fans and Division players that aren't going anywhere. Period. No matter what, this is their game for life, and they've established that, and they have to come out with content that's representative of that, you know. And so whatever it is that they're coming out with, I mean, aside from what we know, I'm sure it's going to be something that's very good. They always come correct when it comes to exotic weapons and gear. I mean, they have some amazing exotic weapons and gear, and I'm sure they're gonna have a lot more coming. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm so looking forward to it. Let me know down in the comments what you think about what I'm saying here. Do you think that there's going to be a Division 3 announcement? And if so, how soon do you think this is going to be released? And I'm about to die right now. Let me heal up. But I really want to know what you think. And I just wanted to kind of freestyle this and just talk to y'all, you know, let you know how I was feeling. And that be looking forward to some crazy content that I'm going to be coming out with. I'm still coming out with builds. I'm still coming out with my thoughts and ideas about certain build concepts. So just stay tuned and enjoy the rest of this content. That's all I got to say for this video, man. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel, man. I'll catch you on my next one. Be right out.